Welcome back to San Antonio Living. You know, Dia de los Muertos has such a big resonance with our community here in San Antonio, and there's an organization right here that's dedicating a whole festival to it. So here to tell us more about it is John Hinojosa. He's the SEISI Artistic Executive Director. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So SEISI is the organization putting on what is called Muertitos Fest. Tell me about Muertitos Fest.
Right, yeah, well, we made a commitment since the beginning of our organization's history to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And what we did when we moved into our new space 8 years ago is we said that it was important to really give it an opportunity to celebrate it with the community and to put some educational perspective on Dia de los Muertos. So Muertitos Fest is a 3-day festival. We start with a fundraiser that happens on Thursday evening, October 30th. It's an opportunity for people to come in early to see the exhibits and the altars and the performances. And then it rolls into Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween, but at this time it's an important benchmark as you lead into Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos is very different than Halloween. And then on Saturday, November 1st, from 12 to 3, we have a family day that is focused and committed to families, hands-on workshops and performances throughout our spaces and building that celebrate the important cultural holiday of Dia de los Muertos.
Now, you talked a little bit about it already, but Halloween is very different from Dia de los Muertos. So what makes Dia de los Muertos so important and that our community should learn more about it?
Right. The fact that we are a Latino community, primarily Mexican-American, it digs back to Mesoamerican culture and roots. The Maya and the Aztec celebrated it. And it's really about honoring and poking fun at your deceased loved ones. So there's a lot of great comical approaches, but at the same time, it's about welcoming them back and celebrating who they were. And you do that in a variety of different ways.
How interesting is that to find that balance between honoring your loved ones that have passed and also kind of celebrating it as well? Now, I know you do that through altars, correct?
Right, we do.
And we have one right here. This one is so beautiful. But tell me about altars. Tell me about how would you even go about starting an altar?
You know, we do pretty large-scale altars that are part of Muertitos Fest. But the most important thing is that this is a small altar, and people can create small home altars. There's a few things that you always add to them, but it's how you and your family make decisions about what is important. You should always have a photograph of the people that you're honoring. You should always have water, because the idea is that if they are traveling and coming back home, that they're going to be parched and need to be refreshed. Food is always important, and it needs to be fresh food, because that's a part of it as well. It can't be just something that's sitting there. Salt is another component of what is always on an altar. There's usually 4 levels based on the 4 seasons or the 4 points, north, south, east, west, or the geometric angles of the pyramid, or the 4 pieces of life that include the earth, water, air, and something else. Fire, that's it.
Score.
And that's why we do candles as well. Some people like to put alcoholic beverages that their ancestors love to drink and enjoy, and that's an important part of it. But the thing I think that is the most important part of an altar is that if you're honoring your loved ones, if you put time and energy and do it as a family, it's an important benchmark and a reminder of who you are and where you came from.
It's a great way to, just like you said, connect with your roots, but then also just understand the cycle of life and not be afraid so much of afterlife and passing away. Yeah,
that's right.
It's very interesting. It's neat to learn everything that goes into it. But I know Muertitos Fest benefits a great cause. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. SEISI is a creative youth development organization. We do arts with young people tuition free, so there is no charge for those young people, and that's mainly because there are some ghosts in here. There are some dearly departed.
Hopefully some of our family members.
That's
so
right. That's
they're
right.
just poking fun at us back.
We work with students in multidisciplinary areas in film, visual arts, performing arts, and game design. And they come to us during the out-of-school time hours and participate. So the work that is on the walls primarily is that young students' art. So we'll have work from all of our programs. There's these beautiful paintings that some of our alumni have done as well. We invite visiting artists with specifics of their focus being Day of the Dead to participate as well. Our young people in our middle school program did these beautiful felt skulls that will be up for sale, and it benefits them and benefits the program.
How great is that? That you can benefit our community right here and learn more about Dia de los Muertos, which is so important here. And that's all at Muertitos Fest. So let's give everybody the information they need about SACI organization. It's located downtown, 1518 South Alamo. And if you visit saci.org, you can find out more about SACI and also about Muertitos Fest. Muertitos Fest,
yes.
Which is a fun thing. You need to all check it out. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.